Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to my platform. Oh my goodness, it's bedtime though. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Oscar Yinka APC. Fishy. Good evening. Fishy.
Hi, my name is Molly McHugh.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to my platform. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Let's talk about the ongoing issue on Nigerian politics. Hello. This is an open call to everybody on my platform, as in all the admins on my platform. Uncle Rara, good evening, sir. God bless you, sir. You are highly lifted up. God bless you, sir. This is an open message to every one of you that is working on Naomi the Boss, whether you are a blogger, whether you are the admin, whether you are the publisher, whether you are the editor, whether you are the gbogbo. This platform is open for every one of you, in as much you have the password to get into the Naomi the Boss Facebook page. You are free to come on my platform to campaign for whoever party that you are supporting. You understand? Like I said the other time, I have so many of them working for me. And I have other guys, they are not my friend, they are not my admin, but they are working on my blog site. You know, sometimes people don't want to come and Sister Naomi, that we cannot access news on your platform, and the news will be hung on will be at the what's it called, the website, but it doesn't, sometimes it won't show on my page. Thanks for bringing my attention to that, because about some few days ago, about a month ago, 3 months ago, somebody was telling me that, Naomi, there's this is I saw on your website, but it's not on Facebook page, because I want to copy the link for my uncle. You understand? So I quickly rang the what's it called, my blog, one of my blogger, and he said okay that the server was shut down. You know, I think there was, I don't know what happened. So it was fixed, and that's that. So like I said, please, don't be, I'm not a biased person, you understand, but it's not everybody that can come out to do a show. Like me this time, I'm already tired, I want to go to bed, you know. I was just chatting and singing and singing and singing. Even I did a post that don't make me fall in love more than I do. You know, don't make me love you more than I did. Everyone was like, Naomi, congratulations, you are in love. I was like, oh my goodness. I'm only singing, you understand? You know, I post what are my current situation on my page, on my Facebook page, not this one, my Facebook page. Naomi Oluton Bias page. I posted that on that page. So there's something like falling in love or I'm in love with somebody, you understand? I was actually singing then. Only so that is that. So if you are here on my platform and you have the password to enter this particular platform, and you feel like saying something about your party, about who you are supporting, feel free to come on the platform and say it. Whether I'm in or I'm not in, you understand, there's no problem, you know. So, but make sure you tell people so they can help you to manage the page, or if you can manage the page on your own. But there are some people, they don't like me, I hardly read comments when I'm on live chat, but this night I'm actually reading the comment this night. So I'm reading comment. Why not you can fall in love? I couldn't understand. Oscar Yinka Komalafe. You understand? So Love has no age. Falling in love has no age. There's no limited time for it. There's no limited time, for someone to fall in love. You can fall in love at any age, at any time, you understand? So you wait for the time, for the right time to come, with the right time, with the right man, or with the right woman. You don't just fall in love because for the sake of trying to. There is a lot of attributes, that one will see before you can fall in love and everything. So that's that, and that is that. So I'm here to talk about the the present situation of Nigerian politics. So as I was reading from blogs to blogs and everything, news to news. So eventually, Atiku picked Obi as his running mate. So congratulations to the entire family of PDP. PDP power to the people. What's up? PDP, you need to come and pay for all this campaign that I'm doing for 2015. You understand? So I love PDP. Not just about that, you understand? If you have your own party, you have to love your party. But me, I just love PDP. So the combination of Atiku and Obi is one of my favorite guy. He's a man with clean slate. He has no criminal record, and then, in fact, throughout his ruling, he has not even 1 month salary. He has never held any government work, any salary. He's a man with a very clean slate. Better than all my own Yoruba governors, So I am happy. So people like that will put, there's going to be check and balancing in terms of workers' payments, in terms of the job that is coming to the first, the job that's gone out of the government. So Mr. Kehinde bó ṣe ṣe PDP shame. Ẹ má sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ sir, stop sọ bẹ́ẹ̀, PDP power. Hey, look at that combination, Obi and Atiku. In fact, with that election, there is trouble in the APC remo. They have been fighting each other. You understand? The shock and everything, Papa leg is shaking now. Papa is preparing to go to Daura. Anyway. 2019 election is going to be a very tough one. No two ways about it, From what we have been saying, this will not be my. I thought 2015 was the best, was going to be the toughest election, but 2019 is under Gbosa. So keep praying for your party, keep supporting your party, but make sure don't go to other people's platforms to run their party down. You understand? Like my blogger posted one picture, I was just laughing. He said, the current situation in Nigeria, it sounds so funny with the picture and everything. I was asking her, how do you give about this picture? He said actually they were going from one shop to another, in Lagos Island, Ereko, that the area Ereko used to be a very busy place. Well, in terms of professions, side of professions, and other food items. But the what's it called? The area is always very, very busy. But lately they have been going there, everybody was just sleeping in their shop because there's no money to buy profession. People can hardly feed their kids. People can hardly eat. So someone who cannot afford to feed his family, what will he be doing in the profession shop to buy milk? How much a kind of milk now? A kind of for 150 naira, 200 naira. And that 200 naira can prepare solid breakfast for a family of 2 children and a husband and a wife. Like if I was telling me, well, with 200 naira, sometimes she used 200 naira to feed her family. That was akamu, 50 naira akamu, right? 70 naira akamu, and then you buy akara 100 naira. That's 170. Then sugar 30 naira. Breakfast is ready. I said yes. I said myself and my 4 children, we feed on 200 naira for breakfast. Akamu. I was like, you mean it's as bad as this? He said, Sister Naomi, hey, is that what you are thinking? Nigeria is so tough now. I said, really? He said, yes. He said, even with that 70 naira, it's not the prepared akamu. Like they have to go and buy ogi. As in grounded ogi for 70 naira. I was like, and she said sometimes they can get 15 naira worth and use 20 naira to buy powdered milk, that 15 naira ogi, 20 naira powdered milk with 70 naira, then 30 naira sugar, then 100 naira for their car. I was like, my God, you made the country as tough as. He said, yes. Okay. I said, well, God help us. So that is that. So let's keep praying for our country, Nigeria. Above all, I'm praying for the best, you understand? But then, let's be realistic. You understand? I wouldn't want to say anything on this platform. But when I'm going to start my full campaign, I'm actually going to campaign for PDP. I am going to campaign for PDP. I'm a member of Transformation Agenda 2012. I joined the campaign. It's not as if they are paying me. They are not paying me. PDP was the foundation of problem in Nigeria. They will never ever come back to power in Nigeria again. That is your own thoughts. The way you see it, you understand? If they're the fashion of Nigerian and they were able to do all those things, understand? And all the president of the executing under the president administration was project that was initiated by the past government. You know, Atiku asked that question that Buhari should just come out and say one thing that was initiated by Buhari since he came into power. He couldn't say anything. Buhari has no solution to the problem of Nigeria. God bless him. So let us leave that aside. You know, I am going to come for PDP. You understand? All my family are APC. I'm from Kwara State. Everybody APC. I don't care. But myself, I love PDP. And the reason why I love PDP is because of Jonathan. Understand? So that is that. There's no point. We all know where the country is today. A man from Israel says, and I quote, that it will take a very serious, committed, brilliant, and somebody who can manage economy to be able to return Nigeria back to where Jonathan left it. A man said it. If God loves Nigeria, it will not return back to PDP. Ahmed Adeleke, why are you saying that? Back to your point of place. Don't worry. We are going to do a show, APC and PDP. We are going to call it Hear Me Out. I'll open my lines. I'll bring out my face. So every one of you should prepare, you know. You contribute. PDP and APC that day, you know. Debate on my platform. No worry, I want to organize it. Open debate, open to any party in Nigeria. And the reason why I want Showore to be president of Nigeria, the reason why you want this guy too, president of Nigeria. So I'm going to open my word. Let us talk. We'll not trash together, you know. We'll hammer ourselves, we'll clap for ourselves, we'll do this, we'll do that. Me and my family are for Atiku. God bless you. Oscar, I pray that God will scatter APC, PDP forever. Don't say that. AJ said GEJ was the president we should never have had. On what condition, on what level, and what things like that. You know, why do you say that? Understand? Yes, try. Close my door, please. So that is that. So, as you can all see, my voice is very, very fine. I'm fine, I'm better, I'm cool, I'm well relaxed. What again? Doing my exercise, watching my weight, that summer I was just sitting like, but I'm trying to control my mouth. So, all of this one that is the form Uncle during his regime, a lot of money was realized from the looters. All the money they have been borrowing from China. What have they been doing with the money? They have been showing us pictures of so many showing us a road that's already constructed. You understand? Beautiful roads, beautiful bridge and everything. At the end of the day, all those pictures was taken from Google. They actually belong to one other country, you know. I mean, what they have said that they have been doing this, they have been doing that. What percentage of diasporans are coming home to vote? It will be nice to know. I myself cannot vote because why? I joined the International Observer in year 2016. I was in Edo State to observe the election in Edo State, and I was also in Ekiti. I came as National Observer, so based on that, I am not allowed to vote. You know, I came under one NGO, so if they should allow me to vote, they might be thinking that anyway, it's against the rule of the observer. But at the moment, I don't think they will be allowing any black people to observe the election again, because due to what happened in the Ekiti election, the Ekiti election, I don't know, or maybe they're trying to make it more strict, so they'll be using more white people. But I can observe any election in any other African country apart from my own country, Nigeria. But having said that, I can come on my own to just to observe the situation of things, but I won't be able to vote. I won't be able to vote, but my family are voting. So PDP, where definitely no way for looters. WO Adebayo Essay. Okay, don't worry. I just said that before you came in. I said I am going to open my line. We are going to talk. We are going to rub minds together. You will tell me why you want APC to continue to rule Nigeria, and why you are supporting APC. Then you will now tell us not me, you tell every one of us, everybody that will listen to you on that day, the reason why you're supporting PDP and why you want PDP to be in power. I get my point. So I am going to open my telephone line. If you cannot call me on phone, I will give you a Facebook call where you can call, and I'll give you a mobile phone, and I'll give you that night is going to be a night of a day of interaction. Maybe it's going to be in the afternoon or in the evening or in the night. For me, I am going to contribute my own quotas. The reason why I'm supporting PDP and the reason why I want PDP to continue. Okay, Kehinde, me and my family are for Buhari. He's not corrupt, he's honest, and he can travel the globe without being arrested. Atu cannot come to United States without being arrested for corruption. He can't attend United Nations meeting. Okay, based on that, according to transparent, what's it called, the criminal investigation unit in America, they declared him off that he has no criminal case against him in America, and he can always travel to America. And I can remember that I read one article from Mr. Atiku. Mr. Atiku says, and I quote, that for a person like him, he cannot go to abroad for more than he cannot stay in abroad for more than 4 or 5 days, because number one, he's a businessman, you know, so that even if you travel abroad, the minimum days you can stay abroad is about 4 days, you know. And to me too, it has never been, I've never seen in history of any president of any country, even an African country, that traveled abroad for more than 10 days, except Buhari was away for 100 or something days. You understand? So, and while he was away, the country was in a total shutdown. The vice president was not active, nothing was moving, you know. So, we don't want president like that. When Obama traveled abroad, Obama spent 2 days. Obama was in Africa, Obama was in Zimbabwe, he was in other African country, and he was in Ghana. He left on Monday and he returned back to America on Thursday, you know. So that is how a good government should run the economic of their country. So Ogbon Atoye, JK is okay. JK is a what? JK is what, ma? I think it will make it really easy for Buhari to win the election 2019, because his running mate is Obi. That's what you are thinking of. Okay, we shall see now. Let's continue. I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to be very easy for them, you know. Obabi Olorun, tell Atiku to go to America for election. Definitely can go, because I saw the transparency. I saw the criminal investigative unit results on Tuesday, and the blog, it's on my platform. My blogger blogged it. They said, and I quote, that he has no criminal charge against him in America. I saw it. And if you are not sure, you can take his name to American embassy. It's very easy. He's a popular man, and he's a, how can I say it now? They won't hide his identity. If the man is a criminal, or if any case is pending against him in America, they will definitely tell you. That one is no big deal. It's no big deal. You understand? There's nothing that they won't say, but there's something that you want to know about it that they will not tell you. Even if you go to his Wikipedia page, you will get some information from there. And if you want to follow up, they will tell you. They won't hide anything. You know? It's all about transparency and everything. So I can't wait for the night to come. Okay, Oscar, the night will share. Definitely. Night or afternoon, I will let you know so that we can talk. You know? That's not true. That's not true in what sense? I'm not understand. As if it's not true about article or what? I'm not sure. Okay, Jimmy Agbaje, okay, of course. And for Jimmy Agbaje now, I want to post my picture with Jimmy Agbaje. I campaigned for him in 2015. I don't know him though. I campaigned. My wall was Jimmy Agbaje. My picture was of him and everything. On a t-shirt, I did this myself. On my wall, on my school. Then I was excuse me. 2015, I was doing my master's then. On my school desk, on my t-shirt, I did it myself, customized, jide, all over. People were like, Naomi, you are so mad. I said, no. When I love somebody, I love them. You know? I've met him once in one occasion like that with Mr. Duarte, you know, but we had never been in a talking time. I've never talked to him before, you understand? So I just like him, not because of that, just because I love good luck with Billy Jonathan, you know. So that's that. APC can never win without rigging. Look at the last 2 elections, exactly. Even you can see from the primary, APC is all about. I don't let me say. I don't say anything about APC now here. I have my point. And by the time I will picking my point and developing my point, you will reason with me. Understand? From the way they conducted their primary, that they have all the primary that have been conducted so far, we can see who APC is. Understand? But I will not want to go into that now. I'm going to leave it for I'm going to leave everything until that day. I will make it open to everybody. You will just call in, we'll chat, we'll talk, we'll rub minds together. We'll see how do you see it, you understand? So that is that. So Becky Adams, Brian Kennedy said, oh, he's a criminal. His own boss, Olusegun Obasanjo, just said it. That's the fact. Anybody is a fundamental man, Mr. Kennedy. Anybody is free to call anybody any name. You understand? Nobody's a criminal until the law says so. You understand? Everybody is innocent before the law until the law says you are. You understand? Because I'm bad, I'm wicked, or something. Naomi is wicked, Naomi is evil, Naomi is this. No. Until you are able to prove yourself beyond this neighborhood that yes, so Naomi is this, Naomi is that. You understand? So that's why I don't even get carried away. Anybody is free to call you whatever any name. They can free to tag you with any name. But until if you know you are not what they are calling you, then no problem. There's always an action or attitude for against any for any reaction. Understand? So it is not able to now see it from unbiased mind. Understand? I haven't said that. Some people are very, very adamant. Even if they see yellow, they can call it green, and they will say that it's green, it's green, it's green. So it's just left to them. But in a case of particular, this, understand, the law has never proven that the man is a criminal. Every criminal investigative unit in America is a very big section in America. You understand? They will publish your database and everything all over. If any case is pending against you, even if you are living in America, there's way you can search somebody's criminal case. You understand? Unlike here in abroad, you have to go through in Ireland, you have to go through guarding clearance and everything. But it is you and the organization that you want to work for that will have access to your report. But in America, it's not that. They make it open. For somebody like Atiku, they will make it open. They will not hide anything. They won't hide anything. So that is that. So Mr. Jide Taiwo, PDP also rigged election, sir. I don't think the PDP rigged the election, but if you have any point to back it up, when I've been doing that show, you can call me, call on the show, and let us rub minds together. You understand? So we'll now weigh everything. We'll now evaluate everything. Even if one particular party is more than the other party, we are not going to look at the number of the caller. We are going to weigh everything by the points. You understand? What I mean by the points, right? For example, 10 people called from PDP to support PDP, and 30 people called from APC to support APC. Understand? We are going to break that 30 people into 10 people. You understand? As overall, to meet the 10 points of the PDP. You understand? So we will now pick the 10 points from each party. Then we'll now evaluate it. I get my point. But having said that, you are free to believe whatever you believe in. I don't force you to believe what I believe in. I love to rub minds with people. I love people to say their mind. I love people to have their say. I don't force myself on people. I don't force my belief on people. You understand? But then I have enough evidence to convince anybody and to tell everybody and to tell myself, to assure myself and to reassure my people and Nigerians that Nigeria of today, we have so many political parties in Nigeria, but the two political parties that is well known is APC and PDP. If I'm to choose from any of the two, I'm going to choose PDP. I haven't said that if any new upcoming party wins the election, it's good and okay by me. So that is that. So what has your Baba go slow, Mr. Anti-Corruption, done to change the economic situation of the country? Mr. Jide is asking you, AP supporter, that question. Atiku spending only 5 days etc. It's not true. Don't worry. You will work for Jimmy. Okay, no problem. Oscar Inka. No. Atiku will never, ever rule us in Nigeria. I'm praying about this seriously. Okay, 2019 will determine that. I'm not going to argue with you. You get your PVC, campaign for your candidate, and make sure you have enough people to vote for your candidate. By then, you'll be assured that, yes, that your candidate is going to win. That is that. I believe in transparency, understand? And I believe in fundamental human rights, understand? So they should allow people's vote to count. We have witnessed what happened in Osun State. To the best of my knowledge, there was no election in Osun State. There was no election in Kogi State. There was no election in Edo State. There was no election in, what's it called, Ekiti State. The election was rigged in favor of APC. And it's very, very obvious, understand? So if such things continue to happen, they are imposing people on their people. They are not allowing people to vote for their people. Look at what happened in Jos yesterday. They were campaigning that no, that they rigged the election, that to say people that want to understand. We don't want that. We want it has to be transparency. And INEC is not transparent enough. I need to say that. INEC is supporting one party against one party. I got my point. Abike Olo Kiki says both party rigs. It's true. Both party rigs. Okay, I will take that. That you said you says that you says that I'm quoting you. Fine, I'm going to open my line and we're going to talk more on that. Then you will be able to tell us that the both party rig, they will not tell us, you know. Naomi, this your gilly is from another planet to Becky Adams. Well, it's for my sister's Thanksgiving. That was 2000 and what year was that? 2000 and what? 2016. My sister Thanksgiving in Ireland. So I want. Anyway, thank you for the compliment. Vote Showore for president. Take it back. Omobolane Juan Elba. I don't mind. Like I said, I love upcoming young Nigerians, vibrant with good record and everything. Whoever wins the election is okay by me, but I only have my party and I support my party. Not because I'm registered party of PDP, though. I am not, but I don't mind if they can register me as a party, as a member of PDP, to be campaign for PDP. But I can assure you, I can mobilize Nigeria internationally. And I can use my platform, use my power, use my everything, my strength to mobilize Nigerians in Nigeria to vote for PDP. I can do that. Everybody that's working on my platform, they live in Nigeria. They're not living abroad. No, some people live abroad. Fine. I have one in America and I have one in South Africa. But then, and I'm living here. And I have another one in London. Yes, good. You know, I can mobilize people, especially the youths. It's my job. And I'm very proud of it. It's my job. I studied for it in school because I know that the only people that can change the world are the youths. So I purposely went to university to study, to have my master's in child youth and family studies. So I can go into any family, talk to them, you know, that this is the reason why you have to vote for PDP. I can go to any youth club in Nigeria, mobilize youth from Nigeria. I can even leave Ireland and go to Nigeria for about 1 week. But before then, I'll be doing my... Don't let me just say it. You know, so they will not copy me. I can do it. It's my job. I know how to do it. I have the plan. I have the material. I have all the strategies I can use to mobilize youths. And I have good speaker. When I mean speaker, I want to speak grammar. I want to speak one more, you know? You know? So before you know it, I'm going to mobilize our youths. I want you to learn in Nigeria. The reason why they should support the party, they must support. I can do that. So give me the job. I need a job. And I will do it. Trust me. Mo ṣe fún ẹ̀gbọ́n mi. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, yes, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, ó dẹ̀ wọlé. For 8 years, ló fi ṣe kí lorúkọ ẹ̀, I will mention the party. 8 good years. Ló fi ṣe deputy speaker, House of Assembly in Nigeria. Ó dẹ̀ tún down that for yes. Mo lè ṣe nǹkan tí mo lè ṣe ni. I will mobilize youths. Mo ṣe pé bóyá ẹnu. Like I told you, I was one university runs and everything. She was Lara mo lè ṣe. So that is that. Mr. Jide, I will bet with anyone Atiku will win this election. Okay? Whom did you support? Who did you supported? Becky Adams, I don't understand that question. Are you referring the question to me or to somebody else? That's why Atiku should visit United States and clear himself. He's going to do that, of course, you know. All of them are TF, Sam Kosasasi, Jide Taiwo, Babe. Reply Jide Taiwo, no way, sir. Okay, my brother, no way. Bí Ọlọ́run wait, bí Ọba bí Ọlọ́run wait and say, okay, she will run for president, take it back, one blindly. You come on my power to tell us about that. Okay, sir, Ọba bí Ọlọ́run. I will bet $5,000 with anyone Buhari 2019 election with a landslide. Okay, we shall see. Becky, that's my support is for Buhari. That's why my vote is at 2019. Becky Adams, God bless you. Where is the answer to Nigeria if they will allow him to? Oscar, bring your face out. I will bet with you. Okay, Mr. Oscar, do you hear that? Mr. Jide is challenging you. Opeyemi Adejorin. Eme Sowore for president. Let's have a change. Good, no problem about that having a change, but then we should know where we're going to now, because we already know where we're coming from. You know, the foundation is very, very, it's not solid at all. So we need to be very careful. So up article, no way for Buhari 2019. Akeem Mohammed. Okay, Akeem Mohammed, I'm going to have a show on my platform. I will tell my blogger she's going to block the date at the time that I'm going to do it, okay? So I am going to give you a link to another Facebook account where you can call. You know, you will call that Facebook account from the Facebook caller if you don't have credit on your phone. Or you can call, what's it called? A mobile phone. I'll open a mobile phone. I'll open a WhatsApp phone. And I'll open a, what's it called? The Facebook caller. But I'm very sure of the what's it called, of the Facebook caller. I'm very sure of that, and I'm very sure of the mobile phone. But the WhatsApp call, I'm not sure yet, because but then we are going to have two ways of calling. You can call me direct on my mobile phone or Facebook caller. Let us rub minds together. What party are you supporting? Who are you supporting your party? Understand? Then we'll now talk about, you think a party can win? How are they going to win? You know, because there are so many parties in Nigeria, they don't even have plan. Like this APC, you are just a power-seeking party. Echo back 2015, you only got the executor. You understand? So that 4 years by now, can it continue to Nigeria to work back on now? Anyway, let me go there. So I won't say I'm supporting the PDP. Check my profile. I'm not fake. Oscar Inga Komolafe. Okay, I won't check it. I've never checked your profile before. I know that you're a very strong supporter of APC. And in fact, I love your courage, and I love your courage, and I love what you believe in. Understand? I love people like you. That's why you can never see me argue with you. Understand? So there's this my friend. In fact, argue go, Mr. Love. You can argue. Eme Sowore is the way for Nigeria. It's our chance. Okay, no problem. Opeyemi Anjorin. Becky, that's my decision, and I won't change it. That's where I belong. It's okay, Mr. Kennedy. Articulate article is the man. All right, though. Lolo Mosam. Sowore is too arrogant and proud. We never. Wow. Maybe if he gets into power, maybe it will change. Sowore might change. You know, he might change. He might drop his arrogancy. He will change. Article all the way. Akeem Mohammed. Okay, Akeem Mohammed. Enough is enough of APC and PDP in Nigeria. Okay, Mr. Lola Union. So, who is the candidate? Take it back. I understand. Opeyemi Anjorin. Eme, let's support Sowore at least for a change. It's not easy. Now, in Nigeria, let's try a young person. Okay, it's okay. Article my person, Lola Omosam. Good. Can you read the 36th reason? And don't overlook it. Mr. Bolariwa, 36th reason of what? I'm not me. I'm not. I don't understand what you're trying to say. On what? Mr. Editawo, please check my profile. I'm not fake, and I don't understand. ACC take it back from the Agbayas. It's okay. I want people to continue Nigeria destruction. I want people to continue Nigerian destruction where we stopped in 2015. Ex-President Jonathan. Well, that's a Sister Naomi. Such happened during PDP time in Ekiti State before. I won't buy that. Falsat Omotayo, Sai Baba, Sai Buhari. Don't worry, I want to open my line. You tell me the reason why you should support Buhari. Okay? That's no problem. I'm not going to argue with anyone else. Sowore is very, very rude. Therefore, it's not qualified to rule as a Nigerian president. Becky Adams. Okay. Elia Shibilo. Good evening, my dear Sister Naomi. Good evening, my God bless you, ma. Thanks for your wonderful word of encouragement. I quite appreciate you. The Lord continue to be with you. Love you, Lord. Bless you, ma. Ola Uni. Vote for Elias 2019. Of course, now we even if female president in Nigeria. Kí ló dé go. Come on, say the really missing me, the president. I can't president of Nigeria. I can't do anything. But at least just give me portfolio. What's it called? Portfolio like children empowerment, youth empowerment, and everything. No, we have so many engineers in Nigeria now. Ordinary road, they cannot construct. They will read engineer. They will go to China. They will be contract to a lecturer in China. They will be teaching people in China. And their students will come to Nigeria to do our own Nigerian roads. We have so many medical doctors. They cannot practice in Nigeria, but they will go to abroad to start practicing abroad. Meanwhile, you fall sick in Nigeria. They will not take you to London. On getting the Nigerian doctor, you meet a Nigerian man as a doctor. You know, it's very, very, it breaks my heart. These are the things that I'm going to work on if I have the opportunity in Nigeria. Let us build our own nation. The only way we can build our own nation is by empowering our youth, empowering our youth, and empowering our children. You will go to abroad during the winter time. You will buy shawl that's very, very expensive for $120,000, $120, €120. You know, and we have so many wool in Nigeria. With less than 5,000 naira, they will make such wool in Nigeria. I'm telling you. So that is that. Then Sajide Taiwo says APC has lost momentum. Hence, they are rigging. But they won't be able to rig Atiku out because Atiku is their political boss. Okay. Vote for Atiku Abubakar, Becky Adams. Showore will disrupt the pattern in 2019, but won't win. It would have built a base for future elections. It starts with a small steps. Oh, you are very, very right. We call him chairman, House of Reps, Senate of Reps, then federal, the fuck coming to Nigerian president. When they jump and he has no party, he has nobody, he has no distance. So it's going to be very, very tough for him to work with those people that's already there. Atiku is ring bearer himself. Okay. Lola Mosam, Atiku all the way. Okay, both should worry for presidency. Auntie Naomi for Kwara government 2019. Emike, trust me, no. You know, they can make me minister for youth and minister for youth empowerment. I don't mind. Or minister for minister for social and empowerment. But every other thing, no, you know, I won't be, I can't stand that. I don't want to be I don't want to be with them at the state house. I can't do juju. I can't do anything. So I don't want to be a politician. I just want to be a normal worker that's working under the government. Understand? And I work with them fine. And I will empower whatever somebody can shape perfectly, and they will enjoy my job. You understand? And I'll be training people too. You know, I might be working for 3 days in a week, and I'll be doing 2 days training for everybody. I will train them. So even when I'm not around, they will handle the job. They will handle the job very, very well. Our youth is the best for us. Empowerment of youth is the best. That is the only way we can move forward in Nigeria. When our youth are empowered, nothing will entice them. We'll have less criminal cases, criminal activities in Nigeria. We will have less prisoners in Nigeria. A lot of youth today that are supposed to be doing something that will be booming the economy, they are there in the jail. Because why? One or two things led them into jail. You understand? But if you empower our youth, there will be less crime. It's about these foolish people. Age 70, 70 years, 78 years, they're still doing into Nigeria's politics. You can imagine the Nigerian ambassador to America, over 70 years of age. What is he looking for? They're just wasting money, wasting resources, wasting everything, wasting plan. It's just there, sleeping. Look at the UN office. What's it called? The UN, the officer, they went for one UN meeting. Nigerians, all of them, they are sleeping. Because what? They are tired. Look on Sony. Our youth will do it better. If you want to curb any crime rate of any country, just work on the youths and empower them. Even if it's small scale business, even if they're not educated enough, you understand? You give them if they cannot go for a formal education, they go for informal education. You know, let them learn a trade. Number one, teach them how to learn a trade, teach them how to manage their trade, and teach them how to manage their resources and how to manage their cash. I get my point. Let them know the do and don't of starting a business and the meaning of sole business. Understand? Then also they can learn what's it called? Training. Yes. Everybody is using soap in their house, whether to wash your body, to wash your plate, to wash your face, to wash your clothes, you know. So if you can teach them how to do washing up liquid, bath soap in Nigeria, or toilet wash in Nigeria, we can bring them in with little material like caustic soda, soda and everything, and little foam, whatever, and little whatever. You will make a bleach, you know. But you just need to train them on the effect of hazard, how to use hazard, how to not to get off with hazard. Understand? So those are the things that we need to be doing in Nigeria, empowering our youth. The one that can go to school will go to school. The one that cannot go to school will learn a trade or get a training. Before you know it, we'll be removing them from the street. Area bus will reduce. Area amount will reduce. Drinking of baraga will reduce because the time they will spend in drinking baraga, drinking this, doing that, they will spend the time at their workplace learning trade, doing training, or getting formal education. And will make the atmosphere very, very comfortable for them by giving them what? Breakfast. Engage them in sports and game. Light game. Understand? Free food. Exercise. Understand? Outdoor. So you make it. It's not going to be on reading, learning. You know. It won't be on that alone. We'll put in different activities. People might come over relax. So you're kicking more boring. So by the way, when they wake up in the morning, they will always feel like going to school. They will want to be in school because while school you will make it boring. Then you got a very good atmosphere. The class will be very, very comfortable. They sit their table very, very comfortable. They will have a cafe where they can eat, where they can drink, with the good toilet, good environment, you know, with 24 hours light and everything, with full internet access. Before you know it, they will start. I want to know. They will feel among. You got to really chef for Nigeria. You got to wait to start doing low. How to build a nation, how to develop a country, how to develop anybody. There's nobody I cannot work with. That is that. You understand? So, but I want the psychology. I cannot handle some behavioral attitude and some character because that's not my line. Fine. I studied up to. I know everything about psychology. Normal psychology. I did apply psychology for 2 years in masters, but then that's not make me a qualified psychologist. I got my point. I can only do little about psychology. So when it comes to the issue of handling character and attitude, then we have to get a psychologist. That is that. So, empowerment of youth, empowerment of widowers, anything, community, build of community, I can do that. You do Samisa anything. If you want me to talk Samisa to Dubai, I can do that. I will draw the plan. I will tell you to work with, where we are going to start and everything. Before you know it, different infrastructure will move in, and that will be history. 6-month plan, 1 year, so another 6 months to carry the plan, execution of the project and everything. Get workers on the field, you know. Get our mini this thing first, our mini health clinic there. You know, when you want to be the community, the first to do for is water. Second one is light. Then third one is your mini hospital, you know, a mobile hospital. That's be there 24/7 because anything can happen on the site. Then teach people how to use their hazard, how to use their, you know, people with full knowledge of health and safety, you know, bring them into work there, you know, tell them where to go and know where to go, you understand? And again, we need agriculture too to be able to work, to be able to manage the environment. There are some bush, they might have a leopard there, they might have snake there. If you are not into animal husbandry, or if you are not into if you're not, what's it called? What they call them again? This is the matter with animals, you know. You might not know the dangerous area. So you got 10 million share, but as a president or as a senator, I won't do that. No, I will never take the offer, you know. But minister, I can even be a minister for health. Yes, with my applied psychology for 4 years and my normal psychology, I can be a minister for health. You know, I could just be talking about health and net. Everything about health, personal hygiene, and everything. I'll talk about that. Understand? You know, that's that. Then that's that. You know, but saying it, clinical. No. So that is that. Then again, Mr. Kehinde Boshari says, and I quote, Sajide Taiwo, I will bet you anything that Buhari will win the election. My profile is real. That's my face. I have never used any fake profile. I will bet you any moment any moment Buhari has already won with Atiku and Obi ticket. Okay, like I said earlier, I'm going to open my line. You're going to tell us the reason why you're going to say Buhari is going to win, because before somebody can be a president of Nigeria of today, that you should have enough points that when Buhari enter office, bam, nǹkan tó ṣe lélẹ́yìí, nǹkan tó ṣe lélẹ́yìí. This one is on the road, you understand? Not that all the fake roads they have been showing us, you understand? You know? And the reason why I strongly believe in Buhari, Shura is too arrogant for Nigeria. Lola Musam, I quite agree with you. African National Congress, no problem. There is a JK volunteer meeting tomorrow. I can't make it though. Okay, let me know, ma. Emma, why are you saying Shura is rude and arrogant? The reason why I said before that I am going to open the line and everybody's going to contribute their own quotas. Understand? United States have nothing to do with Nigerian president. God bless you. Mr. Olala, United States isn't helping Nigeria. Sai Buhari, Sai Baba, up APC, the governing party, my assurance. Alhaji Memunot Sulaiman Olaolu, no problem, huh? You are going to tell us why you are supporting Buhari and why you think that Sai Buhari is the best. Sister Naomi, I have business for you. Ola Uni, call me anytime. I'm free, my line is free. Trust me, I want your business with care, trust, and 100% assurance. Nigeria will never move forward if all youths don't stand up and support Shiwere. My take on that is that Nigeria can never move forward if they are not building our own youth. You know, it is a country that will determine. It is youth that determine a country. You understand? It is youth that will determines a country. For example, where I was working, the overall boss is less than 40 years. It's about a 3-year-old lady. And she's already a PhD holder with different degree, social care, degree in social care, degree in social work, masters in clinical, masters in this, law, everything, you know? Any good pay. So, if I want parents to buy training buying, it's very, very easy, right? The only way a country can move forward is that when you catch our children young at a very, very young age. Like one of my let me say it, I have a daughter. Let me just call my daughter. Yes, I have a daughter, right? She's about entering investing now, but she has gotten an offer to work as an air hostess. But I was like, should I allow her? One of my because already I have a daughter already, which is an air hostess. So there's another one now fell in love with that particular job again. So she now applied for the job. So they gave her the training. They even asked her to pay in the equivalent of dollars from here to start her training, because the other daughter is already flying with Emirates right now. So I was like, should I allow her to go again? Because one's already there. But yet to one bet in the first degree, you know. She has worked to the first degree to cover everything. But in her own case, they want to train her from beginning, because she actually went to the office to see her sister. No one, is your sister? Yes. She can join the crew, so she looks so well. She's looking so beautiful, you understand? But the problem is that I put two things together, that if she join the crew for the airline, they are going to train her now because she's out of secondary school and she's about to enter university. They will train her. They will give a certificate that is equivalent to university at the end of the day, but then she will not have formal education in the university, so she won't see 4 years of higher institution. And my belief is that if she started making money at this tender age, she's just only 19-year-old, you understand, 18 going 19. If she started making money, she'll be exposed to all kinds of people, you know, on board in any part of the country, understand? So I said to myself that no, don't let me encourage her. So I spoke with her. I said, look, go and have your first degree. If you have a first degree, even if the else test this thing work for you, you know, you will know that you also have another degree behind you, so that if anything happens, maybe you are tired of flying or you are not enjoying the job anymore, you can always dust a certificate and start another work. But by the time you start flying out, 12 years is gone, 10 years is gone. You're on your taxes and everything. If you now return back to college, you know, and if 20 people apply for a job and your age, they have about 10 people who is under the age of 30 and you are already 30 or 40, they will consider people who are younger than you, because they believe that they can keep them in their office for a very long time. And not only that, they can be training them, but in your own case, you're already matured, you understand? They can only they won't tell you what to do much because of your age. Even though if they have all kinds of training where you are working, they cannot say, okay, we have this training, are you interested? If you tell them no, they won't force you, So now, majority of any developing country, they love to catch them young. I get my point. So you can do the same thing in Nigeria. Nigeria will be a very happy place. So I went to Israel. They don't have anything in that country. It was a very dry land. I don't know if even they have oil. Everything was just dry land. But they are so blessed. They are making, where are they making their money from? From tourists. If you want to go out, if you go to Jerusalem, if you want to go out on your own to Jerusalem, if you want to go to, they'll take you to different 6 or 7 places in a day. They charge me 250 euro for that trip. So on that, I went on a 2 trip, on a 2 different period, you understand? And for 1 week, I was doing 1 trip. So after 1 week, I went back to the mountain to go and pray. When I got to Israel, I want to go and pray on the mountain for about 3 days. I go back to my hotel room. For 1 week, I was going for trip. I was spending 250 euro every day. They would take me to 7 or 8 different places, you understand? So after that 1 week, I went back again, relaxed for another 3 days to go and pray on the mountain. 4 days, making 7 days prayer, I went back again, they charging, you understand? But if you are going in group, it's cheaper. But if you are going on your own, it's very, very expensive. But the only advantage going on your own is that you will get to know so many places. It's not everywhere that a tourist will cover. But when I went to Jerusalem, I covered everywhere. You understand? So that is that. So what I want to say is that they have nothing in that country, but they are managing their tourist attraction very, very, very well. Anywhere you go, you pay to enter. Anywhere you go, you pay to enter. Anywhere you go, pay to. Even though they will take you in their transport, they will charge you with the money for anywhere you are going. They will charge you for the money. You pay about maybe sometimes 40 shekels, 70 shekels, 60 shekels, 25 shekels, and everything to enter. Then when you want to eat, as in good food, 100 shekels, 150 shekels in Israel. I got my point. So if you want to buy good water and water, you get about 10 shekels, 15 shekels, and everything. Then the transportation, because it's a very far area. When you leave the house, we normally leave around very early in the morning. By there 3 a.m. in Israel is as bright as 4 p.m. in the afternoon. It's as bright as 1 p.m. in the afternoon. There are 3 a.m. in Israel. So I normally leave my hotel room around 4 o'clock in the morning because the weather is very, very hot. When I leave at 4 o'clock, I don't come back until 6 p.m. in the evening. Every day when I'm going for a tourist attraction, and I'll go with big money because anywhere I go, I want to buy new clothes, I want to change my clothes, take photos and everything. When I went to Israel, very beautiful place. You understand? So this country is so blessed because they were able to educate their youths. They gave some formal education, they gave some people training, some people they give them they learn a trade. So at each their tourist center there, if they teach you how to learn a trade, you'll be selling things there. If they give you training, you'll become a tourist. So you'll be taking people from about, or driving them and everything, So that is that. Me, I drive a car. I was going in a car. I can as well go in a bus. That's 150 euro per day. We can split it between 3 people. I get my point. But I choose to go on my own to get the car for myself, 1 tourist for myself. I actually allocated the tourist for myself. So he gave me the bill. Very, very expensive, but it's okay. I actually wanted to celebrate my 40th birthday, so I have planned for it. I said I'm spending 10,000 naira on whatever. I just went with 7,000 naira. My trip, my ticket, everything is about 7,000 naira or 8. So I already planned for it, and I really enjoyed myself. I did a lot of shopping. I went with about 1 bag. I came back with 4 bags. Beautiful, beautiful things there. You have it in Israel. So if we can do that in Nigeria too, we empower our youth. It will also boost our tourist attraction. We have so many places in Nigeria. Owofol is there. Ikogosos is there. Estia Museum is there. This is there. Ile-Ife alone is a tourist attraction center. So what I'm saying is that it is only the youth that can determine the development of any country. So on that base, I can do that for Nigeria if I have the opportunity to do that. I know a lot of people have the same idea or have the same knowledge of what I'm saying. But then if I have the opportunity to work with the Nigerian government, this is what I want to tell them. That let me train your youth. I know how to do tie and dye, adire, batik. I know how to do it. I studied in Nigeria, and even in abroad, I teach white people how to do tie and dye. And some people have been doing it. They sell it on eBay. Our Nigerian broom, I teach them how to weave the bottom of the Nigerian broom. The Nigerian broom in Nigeria is about 100 or 200 naira. You know, when I buy 50 of it and I can't go to it abroad, we sell it on eBay for $20 each after weaving the bottom. I'm telling you, this is what I did. I was into this. I did this business for about almost 4 years, and I was able to raise a lot of money. I stopped because my mother is not alive again, because she will go to Badagry. They will do the broom for me. My brother will take his bus, pick the brooms up to the airport, and they will cargo it. Then I'll get my crochet, you know, and my this thing, and my wool, my weaving wool. When I was pregnant of my second boy, that was what I was doing throughout this pregnancy. When I come back from work, I will just be weaving, you know. The broom so beautiful. So I'll put it on eBay. So my advertiser will take his own money, take their own commission, and at the end of the day, I'll still have about 12 euro into my pocket. And the cost of this broom with the cargo and everything is less than 500 or 1,000 naira. I get my point. So those are the kind of things that we should empower our Nigerian youth to continue to do, so that they'll be using less money to make big money at the international market. So you got to really share, but going to politics, I can never be a politician. Number one, man kalolo. Number one, me like in their own way. I love to dialogue. I love to put everything on the table. I love team working. I love us to agree to disagree and to come into a conclusion. Not that you can come a day and my post power. So I can't stand it. So, but when I teach people and everything no one know, we got one know, so I can do that. So that is that. Cyber about 2023. Elijah, okay. Atiku Buhari, Obasanjo, all of them are old people. Let them go and rest. Ola Universal. PDP should be informed that Nigerians have become impatient to allow any party another 16 years of wastage, as they allowed PDP between 1999 and 2015. It's not the same people that moved from APC together. Experience isn't help anybody in Nigeria. I used to allow unit. Okay. Sai Baba at the Fausat. Okay. No restructured vocational school. Yeah. Very few. You see what I'm talking about? And we need more vocational school in Nigeria. I'm telling you. We need more vocational. That is why this country can never go backward. Like. They will give you free education. They will give you free. At the end of the day, you think they're giving it for free, but it's for their own benefit. Because when you start working, you must pay tax. They help you to go to school. They put you in job. You go to school. You pay the money you use to go to school. You pay it back to them. You just pay your tax. You know. So what else for presidency? Saraki past presidential minister, and so many youths who are criminal get rich quick syndrome. Mr. Bolariwa, on that issue of youth syndrome, there's what we call peer pressure. By calling them criminal, they're not criminal. They call it by calling them criminals. You have been asserted the court have ruled them to be a criminal. Well, this is, as you just said, it's very, very wrong. There's what we call peer pressure. You understand? We have sort of peer pressure and youth pressure as well. You understand? Our youth of Nigeria of today is that way. They want to get rich quick because of Yahoo. And the reason why it's like that is that they have been oppressed by so many people in Nigeria. Somebody with nobody will just come with a flashy car. It's into monetary and everything. And everybody wants to be like them. So the syndrome of get rich quick, it is us, right? That will prepare their mind. We know. If you get your money quick, you die quick, you know. If you want to be a rich person, you have to have a background. You need to have a source of income. You need to have a trade. You need to have what you are doing. Not that you be involved in criminal activities, you understand? Then from there, you'll be showing them videos of people who are serving jails, who are in jail. I have one boy like that. The mother is always cursing him. You know? I love school, I said, can I have the boy? Even my boy is on holiday. The boy was the man for about 3 weeks. The guy changed. I was showing crime video, how people go to jail, you know, juvenile courts, juvenile judgments. You know, it's my job as a social worker. Before you know it, I started changing the boy's perspectives. I said, you want to continue your life like this? You want to go to jail? You want to have a tag on your leg that tell you where you go? the time will be ringing, you will not be able to see your mother and everything. Before you know it started, you know, the end of the day, say, Mommy, Auntie, can you cut my hair for me? I said, yes, sure. I cut his hair for him, you understand? He said, can I have a shower? I said, yes. I gave him a shower, hot warm shower and everything. He said, Auntie, can I ask one question? I said, yes. I love Coke. Can I have Coke? I said, no problem. Let's go to the market. Let's go to the shop together. You know, we went to the shop, started talking and then talking. Auntie, can I have chocolate? I love brown chocolate, very, very brown chocolate. Okay. As a what person you do want, you know, started talking. We go to cinema. What would you like to do? He said, Auntie, I love athletics. I love to run. I registered him. I was paying 60 rupees. You know, she actually come to my house for a few days, for 3 weeks. So I cannot register for a 4 months. So I was paying 60 euro. Anytime he goes for the athletics, we'll pay 60 euro. So I always there with him. I was there with him for 2 hours a day. He will go there, do his running, do everything and everything. And before you know it, he's a changed guy. He's the best student in his class today. And so the glory of God, the word that I'm talking about, to the glory of God, by next year, it's going to be in our institution. It's not every time when we have challenges with our children, stop using negative words for them. Oh, Moshinia, oh, no. You need to bring yourself down to their level. If you have a son who is very, very hyper, who is very, very rude, you don't shout at them. I have tried, it doesn't work for me until I have to meet a psychologist, and I have to draw a plan. I even do the course of helping parent my child. To the extent I will tell them, if you know you want to drink, let me know the brand of drink you want to drink, whether you want to drink lager, whether you want to drink wine, you want to drink alcohol, you want to drink vodka. Let me know so we'll drink together. When you see your child drinking, you shout, yeah, oh, you are just killing yourself. They will not drink at all, but they will drink outside. You could let them drink in your presence and you control their gauge. You know, you give them a gauge. At your age, you Google it, so age, so age. This is your medical level that you can consume. If you drink beyond this, you will kill your liver, you will kill your kidney. They started showing them video of people with kidney infection, you understand? They will learn. They love life, they don't want to die. They love life, they don't want to die. They will keep to that record. But if you are shouting, like Uncle Bola said, that criminal mind, you know, criminal mind in continent Nigeria come on here. So we need to change this. For me, I'm a community builder. There's no more nothing you will handle. I go to club with my girl. I go to pub with my girl. She's only 17. I give her a chance to go to all-night party, overnight party. Some parents will be shouting, blah, blah, blah. If you don't allow them to go, you will travel with your mind that they will sneak out of this and they will go. Before a girl took her mother's car key and drove her car out. Drove her mother's car out. I guess my point. She was saying, Mommy, I want to learn how to drive. The mother refused to teach her to drive. She took her home money, registered at driving school. She learned how to drive. One night, the mother was sleeping. She took the car key and went away. It was the guardian that came to call the mother that she was involved in the car accident. I told you, mother. I told you. Sometimes, put her in your car. Let her drive in your presence. You will say, no, Kolewa moto, Naomi, Kolewa moto. Make her your second driver on your car. She's over 18. The girl just took the car one day. The next thing, an accident, and thank God nothing happened to her. What should I go advising me? Today they are living happy. We just need to come out to their own level. The way they are reasoning here, but the train that are in Nigeria, I cannot give them training here. You will go to jail. A grandmother that came to look after her daughter in London 2014, my son was still alive that time. All the way, my expensive. All the me grandmother to about my tojo money in Nigeria. You just hear me go by me, money ben you. Grandma beats me with wooden spoon. Pie. Oloshi ni omo ale ni ma gbaran. Wọ́n pe interpreter wa. Ó sọ, ìyá ẹ wá ẹ̀wọ̀n náà jù sí ni Olowe. So the criminal mind here, ìlú wa ló sọ àwọn ọmọ wa dibẹ̀. Because when you study this debate on national and national debate, you will see that one under that debate, our character is being determined by our gene. That's our obito biwa. And the environment that we are living in. It is not the gene of our parents in the column time wa tamawo. Tí a bá rí ìyá tó dà bá tó dà, tá bá wọn ìwà burúkú, tó bá bring the psychology baba be there. Ó ṣe burúkú wá rí ìwà burúkú. Wọ́n ní pé environment wo lè bí sí. ìwà tí wọ́n tán bí ní kò yìí kọ́ ni wọ́n tán bí ní mo ṣe máa wò. I get to a point. So the environment, you know, the environment say àwọn Nigeria you to find around òun ló sọ wọ́n di criminal to one day because everybody wants to get rich quick. Everybody wants to drive Porsche car regardless of what cost wọn. Kọ́ ni kan lọ gbórí àwọn máa lọ gbé wá. So these are the type of things pé irú iṣẹ́ tó lè ṣe fún ìjọba Nigeria lélẹ̀. A country about empower youth, the crime rate of that country kò ní pọ̀. Look at Australia. Every year, they want to prison when in Australia because someone really want to make possible. Because what? One train I want you to one empower I want you to one. Every year, they want here one. The prison is so free. There's nobody to put in the prison because there's no crime, there's no nothing. You go out anytime, there's no problem. The knife and whatever to share in Nigeria, to share in London, saying until they bring a youth minister. Ọmọ ìkéré tó put the prime minister, about 23-year-old, to jẹ́ bí lawyer. To worry, go jáde because you don't want to look like me. You don't want to be a successful person like me. I'm only 23. I'm minister for this. I'm just stand. Don't press my share advocate for if you stop this one, you cannot be like me. Then you show them the grave. You should go around the mortuary. And I can worry if you want to man lay and walk. I get my point. If they say they will change their mind, you need to let them sing. Somebody who is smoking. I don't want to give us smoking. I don't smoking. Nobody will tell that person will change. But any young party, it will not change anything until they see the practical, the effect of what they are doing. That the character and the behavior, in got to my lips, Mr. Lele, you equal Gigi, you go by you, and to buy multi drinking and driving. Emma Bulosivi accident to the way I want to near accident to the one get up on gay. They will change. This is how. I get my point. Practical things that I have to teach you. You got to my phone, you worry. Mommy, God bless you, ma. I was just saying, God bless you, ma. Mommy, God bless you, ma. Love you, loads. Good evening, good evening, mommy. I didn't know you are online. Oh, I'm online, ma. God bless you, ma. God bless you. People should stop complaining about Showore. Okay, he's a good guy. Okay, Mr. Olayi, no problem. Let me continue. Olayuni. Yes, it's a young and arrogant and proud. Arrogant and proud have nothing to do with him. To be a Nigerian president. Okay, but with somebody who is very, very accommodating. If you can be a Nigerian president, you need to be very, very patient. You understand? Leadership is all about being patient, not be arrogant. You understand? What happened in Ile-Ife that day concerning the issue of tear gas or not tear gas, of which even I'm totally against what happened. You understand? But to the best of my knowledge, even I did a show on that, they said it was a tear gas. But somebody told me from Ile-Ife that it was not a tear gas, that it was the ghost of Ile-Ife that attacked them. That smoke is a sign of disrespecting the Oba because someone prostrates. I don't know if it is true. But I have said that he has no right to tell the king that because you kept us waiting for 3 hours, that is the reason why I would not prostrate the first time. But now we are going to prostrate for you. That's very rude. You understand? To me. But then I have said that arrogance has got to do with somebody's achievement in life. In some other cases, in some cases, you understand? But when we are looking at moral aspect of it, even when you're looking at the, what's it called? The ethics of any profession, if you are very arrogant, nobody will admit it. You know, they will tell you what are you good at, what is your weak point. My weak point is I'm very, very arrogant. Nobody wants to impress somebody who's arrogant because you're going to spoil the brand of the company. If you are working in an organization you can use your arrogance to spoil the what's it called, the organization, what's it called? You just give the organization a bad reputation. So arrogance will never work. But then, because it's arrogant, does not mean it cannot change. Or when he gets to the throne, might not behave himself well. Understand? Some people, when they find themselves in a very big place, in a very big level, they change their character. You understand? For example, Atiri Eru to lo dia Oba now. What they change? Oh, gbe aṣọ ẹrú ẹ̀ sílẹ̀, and she behaved well. Look at the story of Esther. So that is that. Lola Mosam, it will never smell or taste the presence. So Atiku at 72 years old could not see any youths to the northern region, fresh idea to use stories of words. Well, that's a PDP choice. Their primary, you want to choose it. Ola. Some boy about all of them are arrogant. I'll be okay. No, I rather let the word cargo run Nigeria than the young rude boy. Okay, Salala. Atiku for Nigeria president. Atiku niye. God forbid, we won't die in Jesus' name. Okay, let me leave that. Young rude. Okay, we are okay. How old was Buhari, Obasanjo, Gowon, Idi Agbon, and so many leaders? Youth now want to get rich without working for it. Lazy youths, nobody gives power to gives power. You work for it. Well, they ruled us at their old age, at their youth age. They came back again at their old age to rule us again. You see, so automatically they are very selfish and greedy. They should allow you to rule. If they give the youth the opportunity to empower themselves and to empower themselves, they will also come out. They will also rule. They will also perform. But because they are not being, they didn't give them the opportunity to rule. So how would they rule? You know, they kept recycling the same old people. You know, she has no experience, lacks respect, and doesn't have what it takes to run Nigeria. Okay, when you rule Nigeria as a president, I don't understand. Experience have nothing to do with Nigerian president. It has. You need to be very, very experienced because you are going to be a speaker. You are going to be a number one of a nation. So you need experience. You need experience. If Obama has no experience, he will never be president of America. Because they know that his experience, that is okay, he can do it outside, you know. So experience is most priority. Did Obasanjo Buhari respect anyone in Nigeria? What? I can't say that. I can't argue with him. Even if you start at the local level, like Obama, Lola Sam, I noted you don't know anything about Nigerian politics. Okay, then, Olade Union. Okay. Why not you a criminal? Why not you? I don't understand. Many people in Nigeria today don't have the opportunity, yet they make it. Well, it is. I can't argue that point with you. You understand? A lot of Nigerians don't have the opportunity, and they make it. They are able to make it because they are determined. They are able to make it because they believe in norms, do's and don'ts of our indigenous law. Understand? I have seen a guy that was searching for a wife and is very, very rich. I have seen a farmer with 3 wives. And I've seen an accountant with 1 wife and yet he cannot manage his wife. And I've seen a farmer with 3 wives and he's managing his wife. His children are going to the best school. And he's a farmer with 3 wives. You know, so it's I can ask, what would I say? I think it's destiny. The number 2, when you are a farmer, everything you are eating is from your farm. You will just go to work to get funds to eat, to sell. While he's working, one will be sold, 2 will be sold in the market, 1 will be working with him in the farm, the other children will come and join after the farm and everything. And the man is doing well. And Jack said, good evening, ma. God bless you, ma. Thanks so much for your love and care. I really appreciate you, ma. God bless you. I say, Miss Carla, I want to return your call after this show. You right, Paula, the problem of Nigeria. Who says that's not true? Until born, I tell you, that's not true. On what point? Because I've said so many points. Are you talking about me? Can I just retype that? What is not true? I can address it. We don't appreciate each other in Nigeria. We don't love each other. It's only Yoruba people against Shura in Nigeria. Buhari have a good character. So why are you people complaining about him? I disagree with you, Sister Naomi. On what ground, Sister Rosemary? Which experience are you to talk about here? But Buhari have experience, Abi. No, I don't get to Sister Rosemary. Maybe we should just... The tear gas story. Okay, is it true that it was a tear gas or Shokmono? One of the gods of Ile-Ife no strike. I don't know if it is true anyway. It is well. So that is that. So I think I'm going to end this show now. But let me just quickly leave this there. We need a good government in Nigeria. We need a good government in Nigeria. Yes, when I mean good government in Nigeria. So, and the only way we can get a good government is by going back to check all the track record of anybody that will contest for any particular post in Nigeria. Understand? I am not particular about anybody that is going to win. I am particular about good government. I meant that the gods release year gas. Spare me. That must be that's the first of the gas to be released. I said, what? You got to make money. You know what tear gas. But Naomi, Buhari had first experience in his youth time to Nigeria. So I expected him to perform better come second time to rule Nigeria, but went honestly. You know, even his first administration was overthrown because the same thing Nigeria, the very first time Nigeria went to the recession. That was year 2009, 1983. I still remember. I was very young, but I still remember that. So Babangida took the power from him when he went for Hajj with his Tunde Diagbon. If the country was in a big mess, it was standing. you know what they were doing in Ghana to Nigerians in Ghana now, that they're sending Nigeria out of Ghana, that they should go back to their country, you know. It was on this regime in 1993. All the petty workers, all the laborers will send them back to Ghana, that should go to Ghana, that they are not allowing their Nigerian people to get work and everything. So many international businesses was shut down. So many expatriates people return back to their country, you know. Like they used to have Leventis, we used to have Kings, so we used to have Domino. It was only Domino that was able to stand, you know, every other country. So I don't think Nigeria can't change with such old people. I don't understand. Anyway, that's another point. Anyway, you know, but good government is what we're praying for. We need to check their record, you know. As for example, somebody who have been in the office for so many years, Kilo Shingba to Wambe. That will tell me. So that is that. That's my own observation on that. Like I said earlier, if you have anybody that you're supporting, keep supporting your party. And no reason why you're supporting your party. Don't support your party because of your selfishness, because they're going to give you money, you know. Support a party that will make war, that will make life easy for everybody in Nigeria. Any party that will make life so easy for everybody in Nigeria is what I want to support, you understand? I know I'm supporting my party, and I believe my party will be the best, you know. If they can come into power, Nigeria will, as in, will change, you understand? And I will say that if they get there, they're supposed to perform again. 4 years just around the corner, we'll kick them out again. Very simple. You know? Even I don't believe in rule of 8 years any longer. Talk about some 4 years, only one down. So about perform that, it's only for the person, but so about to perform down the 2 years, the next 4 years, one time for my impeach one down. But yes, they should impeach them. The history is there for Yoruba people in Nigeria since 1957. Salah Union, God bless you. So I want to end my chat now. I want to say 10 minutes chat, but I think it's about 10 minutes. Even more than 1 hour, going to 1 hour, so if I'm not mistaken. So let's end this chat. So I'll be coming out again very, very soon. I don't know, maybe tomorrow or next tomorrow. We'll run so many interactive shows. Understand? Like I said, I thank God I'm a new person and I'm changed. So when I said I'm done, I'm dusted, people were like, are you serious? I said, yes, I'm very, very serious. I am done and I'm dusted. And I love what I'm doing now. So, henceforth, address me as Naomi the boss. I appreciate that. Oh, Naomi, I'm okay. I'm fine. So, that is that. I'm done. I'm dusted. Whatever fracas. No. I'm not going to get myself involved with anything. I'm not going to get myself involved with any fracas. I'm not going to come out to defend anybody. I'm not going to come out to support anybody, you know. And I will go to any platform that can benefit my life, any platform that can benefit on any platform that can add value to my life, you understand? Enough of ranting, enough of shouting, enough of cursing and everything. Not because of anything, because when you look at everything, you look at your age and everything, and I'm trying, you know, and again, I'm trying to prepare myself. I have so many things in front of me, you know. Like I said, I have two litigation in front of me. One was set out of court. The other one that involved my daughter, and at the end of the day, the boy was able to get a very good lawyer to defend him and everything. So, and again, he also puts in consideration. So I have to do what? I have to relax, because I won't, because of somebody has hurt me so bad, bully me and bully my children, then to now make him useless. Because Timani can continue like Sanu Yoruba. Timani can continue. Bisi ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ká mi lára dé. Kò ní lè ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́ láyé. Mo dẹ̀ wó náà mọ́ mẹ́rin. Ìyàwó ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ wẹ́kì jẹun torí Ọlọ́run. Pé nísìnyí ó ti lọ pé by February this máa pọ́dún kan tó ti stop ṣẹ́. Jẹ́ ó ti gbá ẹ̀ta ó ti stop ṣẹ́. And February last year, after my stars burial. And our first appearance, June last year, this year, my first appearance. Second appearance was in September. So I'm rounding up the case now. And from them, I said to myself, "Pé, òfin wà nínú ìlú yìí tó bá involve ọmọ. Tó bá ti involve ọmọ tó yẹ under age." So mo jókòó mo rò pé let me just speak with peace with everybody. Don't want to bully me, want to share for me, but then Olúwa ti gbògo. I'm standing on my 2 feet now. Unlike before, but now I'm fine. I've seen the eyes of bully in my life. So now I'm standing on my 2 feet. So I just made up my mind yesterday. I'm going to withdraw every litigation against anybody. On condition to yes, I'm ready to cooperate. They will not go back to their sin. They will not go back to their bullying period again, bullying attitude again. If they kept bullying, I have no choice, understand? But sometimes science is golden, but not all the time. But tell about counter, you're not counter, I don't think it's what is Mo kàn jókòó mo rògbò owó ni, and I went to my party. So I told my people, every video just bring them down. From YouTube, from my page, from everywhere. I'm done and dusted. For the reason that's best known to me. And when I mean I'm done, I'm dusted, I'm done, I'm dusted. I will never betray anybody. I want to betray her. You know? Sometimes we act, we take action when we are not meant to take action. You understand? You know? They don't want to action. You know? So everything you're feeling like in this issue of effective focus, I've learned a lot. So I have come to the conclusion that I will just run my normal show. I'm not a show person. It was this fracas that make me a show person. I'm a show person from beginning. It's not fracas, somebody show person. No. I sing, I know how to beat drum. Oríṣiríṣi ìlù ni mo lè lù. I can beat drum set, gángan, ìyáàlù, omele, kò sí kan tí mo lè lù. Mi ò dẹ̀ kọ́, because ilé eléégún ni mo ti jáde wá. Mi ò kọ́ bó ṣe ń lùlù, wọ́n bí mi mọ́ ni. Yes, I'm done with that now. So I'm done with that. I'm going to God bless you now. I got my point. So now I'll be doing more of that. More of that. Then I'll also be doing more of Ankara advertisement. I love customized things. When I was into Ankara show business with my late sister, you know, I wear Ankara, I use Ankara as my bag, I use Ankara as my purse, I use Ankara as my shoe. You know, everything customized. Sometimes I will mix leather with Ankara, good from design from Italy. Beautiful, you know. So I want to do more of that. You know, if you are doing business, bring to my platform, let us promote you and everything, let us market your products for you. Anything you are doing. If you are into hair making, if you are a caterer, you know, bring your leaflet for us. We'll just put it on my page and everything. We'll blog your leaflet, everything, you know. So that's that. So on my platform, it's good to be beautiful what I'm machine by saying. As we'll share ideas, we'll rub minds together, we'll do show and everything. Educative show, we'll buy my marketing, health, insurance, I will tell you this why you have to get the life insurance, why insurance is good, home insurance is good, health insurance is good. I will be telling you, you know, travel insurance and everything will going. Don't do comprehensive, inclusive, whichever one. Actually, we'll go to everything, you know. I'll be talking about that, you know. Then talking about health, talking about safety, you know, environmental pollution and everything. I studied that. I did a course on environmental law and policy, you know. Environmental law and policy about each policy of any country about day. You get to know about the environment and the policy of the environment, the laws, the do's and don'ts that's guiding that environment. A lot of us have travel. You're going to Cairo. I should work Cairo, we don't save. You need to know the safe area in Cairo. There's some area in Cairo that you cannot go. It's not all country. Don't say that's a traveler. So I'll be talking about that. Travel and tourism, I'm talking about that. So I saw my platform. So let us do that. So that's that. So thank you everybody. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate every one of you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. So to wrap up my show, I said thank you very much and God bless you. Until I come here again, I remain Naomi the boss. So my people, bye for now. God bless you.